Thank you, Patty. Our final speaker this evening is David Bennett, and he is, I know every single one of you is a homeowner somewhere, but David is going to give us all the information about housing.
Thank you.
I'll stop here.
Not get too close to that mic.
Yeah, you keep the distance.
That's how long it takes to get a mortgage.
Yeah.
That's why we need to make more investments.
He's one of the 6.
It's been on that government website.
Yeah.
Go over here. We'll take a picture in the meantime. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. To begin with, you know, the bald guy thing, genetics, 5-10 years from now, I'll be joining you guys. So, yeah, I'm working on it. They asked me to do this presentation, and I went to a variety of sources. I wanted to point that out. I got statistics from the Clark County Public Record. As a title company, we have access to recording and assessor information. The City of Mesquite and also the Mesquite Real Estate Association, their local MLS, their multiple listing service. So. If I can, there we go. So, some current statistics about Mesquite. It's not going to work. There we go. So these are. I'm going to bring all these in. This is their current housing that we have here in Mesquite, and that's the total. Now these are approximations. I mean, as good as much information as I can get from the public record. That's how our housing currently breaks down in Mesquite. That's the mix of housing. So let's talk new development, and we talk new development in Mesquite. Let's talk about the number of subdivided vacant lots in the zip codes. So how much can we grow? How much land is available to build residential housing on right now? So I did a search, and everything from 1/10 of an acre to a full acre in size vacant lots in Mesquite. There's about 1,632 subdivided vacant lots in the city of Mesquite that are basically ready to build on. Okay. There is additional land available for residential development. And I'll show you this slide. This next one, if I can. There we go. This is a little blurry, but this is a city map. They'll be happy to produce one for you, or you can pull it off the line. And it's a little blurry, but I wanted to show you a couple of things. The reason why. These, as you look at some of these colored areas, this yellow area right here is Mesquite Vistas. Okay, this green is the Falcon Ridge PUD, Planned Unit Development. You have Mesquite Estates up here, Canyon Crest. This is the Pulte, the Sun City Anthem property. Down here you have Sunset Greens, which is all built out, and then this is Coyote Willows right here as well. So in most of these, you can see in Mesquite Vistas, you have the golf course, which represents most of this vacant area here. And then you have these areas where where it's very dark. Those are subdivided. Those are subdivisions. Those are subdivided lots. Mesquite Vistas is pretty much built out, but you can see these vacant areas up in Sun City, Mesquite Estates, even in Canyon Crest. There's still some areas down here. Even Falcon Ridge up in this area still has some vacancies. There's a lot of land out there that basically has its overlay zoning, meaning the city and the developers recognize that there's going to be housing of some density. They usually determine that at the time of approval. So there are literally these large, huge, I mean really, even down in here, There are thousands of potential building lots that are anticipated for the city of Mesquite. I see Aaron nodding in the back. 10,000, about 10,000. So Mesquite, even though there are currently 1,600 subdivided building lots ready to build on now, the potential is there is plenty of room for growth in residential housing. Okay, so new construction. This is a number of new homes, and I went back to 2007 forward. So these are the number of new homes built and sold during those years, for each of those years. You can see back here at the tail end of the heady times, and then in 2009 it started to drop off, and then I don't know what happened in 2012. It looked like we were maybe in for a little recovery there, but we had kind of a little hiccup. 2012. Recent statistics. So
Too expensive.
let me bring all of these in. Whoops. Did not want that to happen.
Back arrow doesn't work.
If you hit the back arrow on the...
That's fine.
There you go.
Yeah.
These are what I wanted to see. I mean, we can see the sales statistics right here up to here, but the average prices actually only seem to vary for these last 3 years that I brought the rest of this detailed data forward. You can see they only vary by about $20,000 to $30,000 on average per year. The average square footage is actually fairly close. That doesn't vary a lot. And you can see there is we sold a lot fewer homes, and it seems like the cost per square foot in that particular year that it jumped up a little higher. Now, the current year to date, let's take a look at that. Yeah, okay, can. So, year to date through the end of October, 95 new homes sold in Mesquite. 90 of them were single family, 47 of those were in Sun City. 5 of them were condo townhomes, really just townhomes. There really aren't any condo projects, but there are a few townhomes. It averages about 9.5 new closings per month, or closings on new homes per month. Go ahead. Hit it a couple times. These are the averages and some statistics for the current year. So you got average pricing, average size, and those were in line. Those were in line. Actually, if we went back to the past slide, don't do that. That really isn't too far off of where we were before. It's basically this very close. So this is the highest sales price, single family residential. The highest price per square foot. There's actually a 1,400 something square foot home that sold for, I want to say $285 in that range. And so they paid. I hope it was really nice. It's like they paid almost $200 a square foot for that house. Hit it again, Gay. There's one more. The lowest price was actually this townhome that sold for $128,000, and it was $95 a square foot. Number of new home closings by year end should be about 110. If you take this right here and add it to that, and I was a little more conservative, we should be around 110, 115 for the year. Okay, if those averages hold true. Go to the next slide.